We survive. Should we have survived? Maybe not, but hey ho, we go again. It's hard trusting your first gut, and then also thinking about it, which split personality to listen to. Just horrible, like that. The whole of the bottom half of Argentina is just a nightmare. Hello. As you can see, hopefully this changes. Hopefully that's just because it's the start of the week, because that is whew, scary. I've dropped down a bit. I was on a bit of a bad run yesterday, but hopefully we can push upwards. But yeah, 14-20 is mental cutoff. Maybe they're just, trimming them down a bit, making it harder to actually be in champion, which, I mean, maybe, yeah, you've got to earn it now. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. First game, and yeah, 1498, and we are in Finland, I'd say. With the sort of camera quality, it's sort of more northern looking, so I'd say Finland. Yeah. Haven't got any volume, but it'll probably be too loud anyway. There you go, Finland as well. Never know how. It felt a little weird. Felt a little weird maybe, but they gained multis on that, but that's fine. We've got maybe this one's Finland. No, this is the US, and it's Storm Oilfield Services, like West Texas, New Mexico, perhaps. Well, at least they didn't go US on that. That would have been a bad start. Yeah, it doesn't particularly, does it feel overly Texan? If it is, it's like over here. So I'm just going on the border. It was Texas, and we get multis on that. Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't know whether or not it could have been New Mexico or not. I should have gone a bit lower down anyway. But that was a bit of a hedge. But we do take it. And I do not want to turn on backup. Should just be BC here, right? Yeah, I don't think I'm overcomplicating anything here. Maybe a bit further up. Perhaps, something like that. I mean, we do have double yellow lines, so America is actually on the cards. But I was just getting more of a British Columbia vibe, but we are wrong. But we only lose 200 health. Yeah, with the doubles, I probably should have sent not Canada, but yeah, we didn't get punished on both of those, so it's fine. And we've got Sweden here. I would say. Are we going to go O for O on the Northern Hemisphere? We've got loads of the rocks, my favourite rocks. But do we go south? Because this feels a bit more north. I know you still get them like sort of coastal. Norway. Fair. That's unlucky. That is unlucky. I probably should have gone a bit further north. But I was scared of everything else. But yeah, we get the right country, but we don't gain the multi. That's fine. We've got Portugal here. So hopefully we gain one here, but yeah, a bit of a nightmare, I guess, in this. Maybe it feels a bit more cool, warmer, perhaps, a bit more southern. So I'm guessing more middle rather than north. They're going north, and it's in the middle of us, but we gain a multi. In Chile, and yeah, Atacama, obviously. How far north? I don't know if I can go too far north here. Can't really see much to tell me what. East-west, sort of. That's not Chile, is it? Could be one of these. Could be one of these, or it could be like one of these. I'm going up there. That's down. That's bad. That is bad. said right at the start, I was like, I don't think it's north, and then I just immediately looked at the road angle and was like, yep, that, rather than thinking about it anymore. We've got Oz, and we've got GG, probably, because my brain has crumbled, and I don't know whether to go Vic or Queensland. But I think with the amount of trees, actually, I go Vic. Or like sort of New South Wales-ish, but I'm going middle of Vic. Maybe it's more New South Wales, actually. Or I think I was just hedging for a bit of everything. Could be GG. And it was Queensland. But I thought we had too many trees for Queensland. But that's just Australia fear. They thought the same thing. We've got blue car, rocks like that. With antenna. Hell, I want to go Norway. Hell, I want to go southern Norway. Is that terrible? It's just because of this. But do you get antenna there? I can't remember. Nah. I'll never be able to forgive myself if I do. And I should have. There you go, Norway as well, so that's not bad. But yeah, fair. At least they thought the same, sort of. We survived. Should we have survived? Maybe not, but hey ho, we go again. In Germany. And Frankeldorf. Great, it's not Frankfurt. They're on a 3.5 multis. I mean, yeah, I don't really know here. I'm clicking near Frankfurt. It's not because I think it's Frankfurt because of the Frankeldorf, but I'm just clicking middle because I can't really commit to anything. And it is down. But yeah, I mean, if it was down and it was here, we'd lose. But I mean, who knows? It's region guessing Germany. And we've got Omsk. Have we? Yep. And just like one of these roads here. Something around there. We go north, but we gain a multi on that. We're on 3 times multis and we haven't even dropped them down below 1,000 health, so it would be a bit of a scam if we manage to win here. But we've got America, we've got Southern America, maybe like Southern Georgia, Alabama, Florida, somewhere around there, somewhere around here-ish, I think. I'm not really sure on which. It's GG. I shouldn't have gone so far. Yeah, I shouldn't have hedged for Alabama on that. Never. Never. Well, I mean, it could maybe have been down here, but it was always, yeah, that was a bad one. I was I mean, it was the Chile that cost us, but yeah, I was worried about this. Sort of hard to play when the threat of relegation is there, but we will get it back. Famous last words. We've been sort of dicing with it for a couple of weeks, and we've managed to, bring it back. The week's still young, but I'll see you when we have a game. In Romania, southern Romania, we've got the lines. That's a Romanian sort of bollard over there. And we've got hills to the northeast. We should definitely be in the south. That's Bulgaria. Hills to the northeast, but nothing to the northwest. So something like this would work. How the hell is that ever north? Fair enough, but we do gain a multi on that. Yep, that's not real. We've got Newfie or Nova Scotia. We've got a double yellow, so it would maybe fit more for Nova Scotia, perhaps. But not 100% sure on that. We're totally flat, but I'm going to go for Nova Scotia. I'm going to go somewhere along this. Greenwood. not after Mason Greenwood, horrible human being, should be banned from playing football. There go Nova Scotia as well, I think. But yeah, with double yellow, it's probably more common in Canada, in Nova Scotia. And yep, just about Nova Scotia, but yeah, fair enough. That sort of like cold, exposed, out there landscape. And we've got Vietnam, is it? Yeah. And north or south? North or south? I'd probably maybe go south. But we've got the holy thing there. I'll go north. I really should listen to myself. They are going north. Well, fair enough. Maybe I shouldn't. It's hard trusting your first gut and then also thinking about it. Which split personality to listen to. But yeah, at least we didn't go south there. Would have been a lot of points lost. Maybe like in northern Italy on this, perhaps. Maybe. Slovenia is just the wise chess when you've got sort of a forested landscape, but I'm being a little fancy. And it was Austria, but we do gain points on that. Yeah, just about Austria, but the vibes were somewhat okay. Maybe you don't get that antenna there, but that's not my forte. And we've got, is this Finland, I think? Would love to see what that says. Maybe it's an IE ending. It kind of, I mean, my eyes aren't the best, but I would maybe say that that is IE. So that would suggest Finland. Latvia, but that's another 1,000 points. Another 1,000 points. Yeah, I think the trees were a bit too like orangey. Actually, I should have had a little more of a look round. I think we're going a bit too quick at the minute. And we've got Argentina, correct? Right. Hold up. Oh no, no. Huh. Now I'm looking at it. I'm also thinking it might be like Tamaulipas area. Where were the hills? Over to the... Yeah, that also fits for there. But we've got these poles, which my mind is blanking on. Shit. Okay, sound. That was good. That was fine because, as I said before, my first instinct was Argentina. But then, yeah, and especially with having like that ridge like that over to the west, could be, well, very, very Argentinian. This is definitely Argentina, and we are a bit more north, I think. Not quite like Chubut, maybe like a Neuquén, Rio, what's the one there? Rio Negro. Perhaps it's a bit drier. Yeah, it feels a bit more northern. We've got a slight ridge over there. So, anything running north-south-ish along here? I know there's this, obviously, but where are the hills? No, we're not there then. The vibes are alright, it's just horrible, like that. The whole of the bottom half of Argentina is just a nightmare. But I don't count that as a bad guess. That's South Africa. Green KP. Am I about to go the wrong end? I want to go quite far south. It's green and it's KP. Yeah? Please don't let it be north or some shit. That's what I was worried about. That is what I was worried about. Yeah. They were like Lesotho Mountains, not Cape Mountains, but they both sort of look similar. And we have Indo, is it? Java? Or is it Bali? I'd say maybe just Java then. Oh shit, I'm an idiot. Am I really that much of an idiot? I think I am that much of an idiot. No, I'm not. Is that enough? It is. It was actually Bali. No, it's Lombok, but okay, we got away with one there. We got away with one there. I thought I might have just missed something and it wasn't Indo. Got a bit lucky there, to be honest. Yeah, 900 points, Alf, but yeah, I just wasn't confident enough to commit over here. It wasn't Balinese roofs, to be fair, but that's why it was Lombok. But we've climbed out. But yeah, I mean, one more loss and we're back in. But at least we won one because yeah, we don't want to start sliding too far down. That was my 8,400th game played, so that's fun, isn't it? Still floundering. We've got Philly, and we've got. Can't really tell anything on the tuk-tuks. I'd say, oh, Cure Modern Graphics we accept. No, nothing really there. Cebu United, pretty something, but Cebu is here, isn't it? So I'm just guessing Cebu. They do the same, and for some reason it's not Cebu. Great game. Great game. Loved the day I was like, this Geoguessr game looks fun. I'll decide to play it. It'll just be, you know, a chill thing. Here I am, however many years later. To be fair, I think it's only like 3. And I've only been playing like sort of properly like 2. First year, I was sort of just clicking Hungary on anything that looked vaguely European. Which, to be honest, has anything much changed? Yeah, we're dry and we're north, I think. So, like, he is probably a bit of a wise guess. Yeah. I was hedging a bit of everything there, but yeah, with the dryness and the hilliness, it wasn't going to be up here because it's a bit more green. But yeah, it could have been somewhere along there. So nice guess. And we've got Chile, right? Yeah, Chile. Just mentally scarred from the times I've been going New Zealand on Chile lately. But yeah, it should be a Chilean poll there. And kind of hilly. So do I go? Well, that's quite a big sort of Patagonian looking mountain there. Do I go in there or do I just stay around here? This is where I'm like sort of at the minute of, you know, region guessing where I'm like figuring out the exact. It's nothing. It's not really flowing, you know, to be like, oh, obviously this is southern Chile. But then, you know, the extreme bit of finding out the exact bit is perfectly worded that, but I don't know, so I'm just going somewhere near Portamont and hedging a bit of everything. Yeah. I couldn't really tell. I couldn't really tell if it was this or this. So it's actually kind of wise to just hedge a bit on that. Japan. Japan. Hello, my friend. We meet again. It's been a while. Where do I begin? Feels like forever. I'm not really. Most Japan rounds I get fucking nothing. This one I'm getting absolutely nothing. So I'm going here. Could be more north. GG to they are Japanese, but yeah, good guess from them there. Good guess. Should have just middle clicked there if I wasn't sure, but it's got a bit of everything. We've got Kenya, right? Yeah. Correct. he says, with 100% complete confidence. Don't know whereabouts. I'm just going somewhere up here. Damn. Fair enough. Hello. Hello. Right. Then. I think that's a yellow plate on the back of that there. Apart from that, not a clue. Is it? Does that look yellow or is that Irish? Hold up. I can't really tell. Maybe I actually say Ireland instead. Because that looks kind of white. No, it wasn't. Maybe I'm colourblind. South Wales. To be fair, I would have gone somewhere up here as well, so we might have been a little bit closer. But yeah, we've got Turkey, southern Turkey. Yeah, definitely southern Turkey. It's just figuring out which bit it is. We've got a biggest city here with a river running to it. Yeah. I'd say like somewhere like in around Adana. Like this area rather than this area for some, just by how sort of Middle Eastern it's looking. And it's north. The game just doesn't make sense. That's like the most southern looking Turkey I've ever seen in my life. I got northern Argentina, I'd say. Small cam, northern Argentina. I'd say. Yeah. Not bad on the, I probably could have, nah, it's actually an alright guess. I was going to say I probably could have committed a bit further over there, but it could have been over here as well. And we have driving right, so we're the UK. We're not driving right, but the car's on the right. The steering wheel. And we're kind of flat. So... But yeah, it could just be a pocket of flat, so I'm probably just wise clicking middle, honestly, somewhere around here. And it's in what I'd assume is a pretty hilly part of the world, the UK, but that's fine. I was going to go a bit further south even, so that's all good. We've got Oz, red car, Wa. It doesn't feel like Wa, but no. It doesn't feel like it. And you can get it elsewhere. And would we not have a yellow side post? Perhaps. The soil there's no red soil anywhere. I'm being an idiot. I'm being an idiot. An absolute idiot. Absolute idiot here. They go north. Okay, it's just in between us. Maybe you don't get red car in Vic because that was the original area that I was thinking, but it looked a bit more safe. Maybe you don't get red car. I don't know. Somebody tell me where you get the red car. That was actually gettable. Oh. No. Great. Okay. I think we are the nooses. The old noose, perhaps. But I was hoping that we were Sulawesi Gorontalo-ish. But I think we're somewhere over here. We're quite dry, so got lots of palms. It feels a bit drier over, where did I see? There was a little touch of dry. There, perhaps. Yeah. It was just Sula. That was my original thought, but then I saw we had the little angle thing. Well, I actually originally thought we were up here, and I still would have lost. But this was where I don't know why I didn't click there. I know, obviously, after the fact, it's like, of course you're going to say you were going to go there. But, like, it's kind of drier, but then I was, like, scared of... Maybe I was hedging for Wa, subconsciously. Fine, we go again. We'll play another one. This is Norway, right? Says the man guessing in Sweden. Cooked at the minute. A little bit cooked. It was. And we did get the border right. And we gain a little sliver of Maltese. And we got Namibia. It is greenish. So I would say we're a bit further north. And I would, where the hell am I going? Cooked. Say somewhere just in and around here with a bit of like greeny hills. Yeah, they're doing the same. Probably could have, would have been good if I'd have clicked on a road, perhaps. Totally deserved those multis. Both of those multis totally deserved it. Times 2. This game is so fair. We have something which I'm so unbelievably happy to have the multis on. I think I'm going Colombia. I don't know. Not a clue on that. I think the sun's in the safe. They're going Indo. Or somewhere else. And it is North Vietnam, of course. Of course it was. How could I be so stupid? Everything about that was screaming North Vietnam, wasn't it? But Malaysia. Can everybody tell what kind of mood I'm in today? It's a good one. Hence the Lucozade to try and force out some of the hatred in my heart. India. Love it. What a round. What a round this is. Great stuff. It's somewhere like slap bang in the middle of India, isn't it, surely? Of course. I mean, it was a bit drier, actually. On a less sarcastic day, I probably could have committed. But also, it could have been here, or here, or here. So that's fine. We've got Oz. And we've got... This is south, yeah. This is... South or... Well, no, we haven't got Stoby. So, just Vic, then? Yeah, we've got Tridents. So, yeah. Correct, I assume. Hopefully. We gain points. We do gain points. Bad guess. But lucky to be a bit closer, I guess. And we've got... Finland, is it? Or is it Russia? I think it's Finland. Yeah, nice. We get 700 points taken off there. I mean, we multi-merchant someone before, so I can't really complain if we lose this, but it would be kind of gutting. In South Africa, and it's just somewhere over here-ish. Right? Somewhere like that. Maybe a bit further over. Maybe there. No, nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Had me worried a little bit that it might have been the North stuff, but that was actually alright. And yeah, we got 2 wins, 2 losses, which I think is an achievement, considering yeah, I kind of was throwing stuff down a bit. At the minute, right, the Snooker World Championships is on, and it's on pretty much all day, every day. So I got home and I was like, I've got free half an hour basically, not watching snooker. And I kind of want to keep up the pace with the recording stuff. Um, even though probably wasn't in the best mood for it. But we got 2 wins there. We managed to 14.35 elo. Didn't play too badly, all in all. Yeah. Gotta look on the bright side, eh? I will see you tomorrow if I'm not too busy working and watching snooker and stuff, but probably I'll be able to find some time. But catch you in a bit.